What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to give you an honest opinion about the brand new Nintendo Switch model that released today. And before I do so, I want to tell you guys this. I want to keep this review as honest and the very nicest and simplest way as I can without being too hasty or being mean about it. And I do understand you guys have different opinions and different perspectives about the Nintendo Switch newer console. I totally get it, that's fine. And I just want to say this is not an official review. So this is kind of like a little personal review, and it's not very that biased. And if you guys like disagree with most of the stuff that I have to say, I am very sorry and I apologize in advance. So anyway, let's go ahead and start the review right now. And before we do, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit the bell if you guys want to see me do more tech guides, tech reviews, and I also do like gameplay videos and reaction videos. Anyway, let's get started. If you look at the screenshots I took during this video, I can definitely see they made, well, somewhat quite some improvements. Like the console, it has an OLED screen, which is supposed to be like a little wider from the original Nintendo Switch model. I'm glad they actually did that. That's a lot of people that have been speculating for a while since E3. The Joy-Cons still remains the same, so they don't actually prefer the design for the Nintendo Switch Lite Joy-Cons, sadly. And the new dock, well, I think I think it kind of looks about more the same of the original dock version. I'm gonna show you why in a second. So right in front of me is my Switch. And this is the switch dock. So I'm going to show you the switch dock thing, because if you look at the edges compared to the photograph on the screenshot I took, it's a little less flat and less circular and a more pointy edge than the new version. And if you look at the back, as you guys can see here, the only thing they did added was the LAN adapter, which is supposed to be located here, but they moved the HDMI port to the this location here and the AC adapter on top of it. So I think it still remains the same. And the inside, like the charging cradle, it's actually a USB Type C, like my Samsung. So they didn't really improve too much of the dock, but you know, it's not too shabby, I think. And for the Switch console, they didn't really change too much with the Joy-Cons, except for the screen, of course. They just made it a little bit more wider than the original, so I think that's the one advantage, I guess. Also, if you look on the back side of the Switch, um, the new Switch Pro model has like more speakers than those two right here. And this little tabletop thing, they actually did a very good job improving it. I'm not gonna lie, they did actually made some quite design adjustments into the OG Switch model with the newer one. So I'm gonna give them points for that. But I really wish that they can upgrade to 4K. But you know, Nintendo's on a tight budget. You know, they don't have the necessary parts and computer parts in order to do that. So I understand. It's still a global pandemic out there, and 4K parts. It's a little. How do you describe it? It's very rare to get nowadays. So yeah, that's one thing I do understand. And they upgraded the internal storage from 32 gigabytes to 64 gigs. which is, something that you can usually do with a micro SD card. And I don't exactly know how much storage you can max out with the Switch Pro yet, so don't ask me for that. But what I do know is the original Switch model's maximum internal storage is about 2 terabytes. I actually looked up on Wikipedia. So once again, I don't really know about the maximum storage of the Switch Pro yet. We'll have more detail later in the future, but for now, let's just leave it the way it is and call it a day. Anyway, I'm going to give it to you guys a straight answer. Is it worth to buy? Yes or no? I'm going to give it to you guys in the most positive way you guys can understand. And if you guys disagree with it, once again, I apologize in advance. The answer is no. I don't really think it's really that necessary to buy the Switch Pro console at this certain moment. And I think I have a good reason for it. I totally get it. They actually made some quite design enhancements from the OG model. But, relatively speaking, it's just like spending a little extra money on like an Xbox Series X apart from an Xbox Series S. It's kind of a little similar to that kind of subject. Or let me put it in another scenario. You know how you buy a Nintendo DSi, but you finally realize there's no Game Boy Advance port on the bottom of it? I think that's kind of what it feels like in my honest opinion. So, no, I don't really think it's worth buying in 2021. Also, the fact that it's cost $350 on like the Nintendo website. It's not on sale right now, but if you look at the console comparisons, yeah, it's a lot more expensive than the $200 worth Nintendo Switch. So the answer is no. I don't really think it's worth buying at this point. But if Nintendo, forces you to buy the Pro model because it's a lot more better in the future, then yeah, you're gonna have to like save some money in order to do that. I mean, the choice is up to you, honestly. If you want the Pro version, that's totally fine. I totally get it, but my most recommendation is the original console. I just honestly prefer the original console better for a lot of reasons. I know you may not be able to get like that 5.1 surround sound on the back of the handheld console, but I'm just like so much used to the original console that, I think it's perfectly fine. I mean, although I don't really go out and play the Switch with my friends on tabletop mode. I mean, which is another reason why I have the Switch cable right there. So yeah, that's an accessory that I have to always take with me. So you can get that like at Five Below today, but I don't really know. But I really, 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 really want Nintendo, to support Bluetooth 5.0 or 5.1 later in the future. If they decide to do like a little minor update, not just only for the operating system, but for like the original Switch model, of course, to allow you to have like Bluetooth connectivity with your headphones or allowing you to connect with your Xbox One controller or your PlayStation 4 controller via Bluetooth. I mean, due to legal reasons, it's not possible to do that. But if you really want to connect with your Xbox One or your PS4 controller to the Switch, then you need to get the 8BDO adapter. No homebrew hacking needed whatsoever. It's quite necessary. And the 8BDO adapter is like $25 on Amazon, which you can get. And this is my honest opinion and my honest review, not yet official review of the Nintendo Switch Pro console. Anyway, I guess that's it for today's video. So, if you guys have any other opinions, please be sure to post them in the comment section. Just please try not to troll me or bully me in the comments for saying all of this. Look, I have tried the best ways to describe my honest opinion in the nicest and the most simplest way possible. I want my YouTube channel to have like a safe community, and I don't want to avoid like getting any copyright strikes or community guideline violations or anything. But I really want to really hope everyone enjoys this video. And if you guys do, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell, and if you guys want me to do more tech guides and stuff in the future, I don't have any more tech guides right now, so I'm just gonna stick to like Let's Plays and reaction videos whenever I get a chance to upload. I don't post videos that often, but anyways, thank you guys so much. See you all, and thanks for stopping by. And if you really do want to buy a Nintendo Switch Pro, go ahead. Go ahead. I have no problem with that. Go ahead. And I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.